Okay, so imagine this. You find yourself lost in the mountains of Iran.
All right.
Right. The sun's setting.
Oh, boy.
It's starting to get dark.
Yeah.
And there's a village in the distance.
Okay.
You go to the village. You ask for shelter. And the people are incredibly friendly.
Okay.
But they give you a warning.
Okay.
And the warning is, whatever you do, don't go outside at night.
Okay.
Because our neighbors are very dangerous.
Oh.
And tonight we're going to talk about a place called Werg Kela.
Interesting.
Welcome to Iranian Things, episode 90.
90 already. Wow.
I'm Kiyumars.
And I'm Tanaz.
And for anyone just joining us, you know, we love to do deep dives into the less explored side of Iranian, the hidden gems, the
things that are a little bit
creepy.
Yeah, a little bit on the
a little on the fringe.
The fringe, yeah. So Werg Kela.
Werg Kela.
What's the deal with this village?
So Werg Kela is nestled in the Alborz Mountains.
Okay.
Specifically, the Mazandaran province in northern Iran.
Beautiful region.
Absolutely.
Very mountainous, lots of forests,
lots of forests. Beautiful Caspian Sea nearby.
Right.
But very remote.
Yes.
And because it's so remote, you know, you can imagine all sorts of things happening there.
Right, and that isolation.
The isolation breeds, you know, some fantastic stories and legends and myths.
Yeah.
So the thing about Werg Kela is it's known for its werewolves.
Whoa.
So every night,
the
villagers of Werg Kela are said to transform into wolves.
So they're like werewolves.
They're like werewolves.
Okay, so not just wolves, like people turning into wolves.
People turning into wolves.
So they're living normal lives during the day, and then boom, nighttime.
Nighttime, they turn into wolves.
They're running around the mountains.
Running around, hunting.
Eating who knows what.
Eating, sometimes fighting each other.
So like wolf-on-wolf violence.
Wolf-on-wolf violence. Can you imagine?
I would not want to be around for that, yeah.
No.
So do we know, is there any specific story about this village?
So there is a story that
like a particular incident or
a particular incident. It talks about a traveler who is, you know, traveling through this area.
Of course, like you do.
Like you do, right. And he ends up at this village of Werg Kela as the sun is setting, and he asks for shelter.
Okay.
The people there are very friendly, very hospitable, invite him in.
So they're nice people, they're not
seemingly, right. Seemingly very nice people, but they do warn him.
They say, don't go outside.
Don't go outside at night.
Okay.
It's very dangerous. And he asks why, and they're like, well, you know, our neighbors.
Oh, like a neighbor.
Our neighbors are a little rough around the edges.
A little rough, yeah.
So, of course, you know, being a good guest, he stays inside.
Okay.
And in the morning,
what happens?
He goes out and he finds his friend who he was traveling with.
Oh, no.
With a bite on his neck.
Oh.
And he finds out that the villagers
were the wolves.
Hid him in a well to protect him.
Wow.
From the werewolf neighbors.
So they're nice, but they're also...
They're dangerous.
Dangerous, yeah.
Right.
So they're protecting their own.
They're protecting their own, but also...
But also they're werewolves.
Yeah, and they're fighting with other werewolves.
Right. This is, I mean...
So that's the story of Werg Kela.
So wait, what does Werg Kela mean? You said it means something?
Werg Kela translates to wolf village.
Wolf village.
Wolf village. Werg is wolf.
Okay.
Kela is village.
So they're not even hiding it. They're just like, hey.
They're not even hiding it. They're like, we are the werewolves. This is our place.
Come at your own risk.
Come at your own risk.
But, I mean, that's so interesting because wolves, they have such
a strong presence.
Presence in a lot of different cultures and mythologies.
Mythologies, absolutely.
But particularly in Iran.
Yeah, so in Iran.
So, like, why...
Little wolves, right.
Yeah, why are they always the shapeshifters, you know?
Well, I think it has to do with the dual nature of a wolf, right? You have the wolf as this ferocious predator.
Right, the wild, the untamed.
Untamed beast. But you also have the wolf.
The pack animal.
The pack animal, the one that's loyal.
Loyal, protective.
Protective of its family.
So it's this duality, right? This light and dark kind of
This light and dark, this yin and yang.
Yeah.
And it reflects in us as well, right?
Yeah.
We have this kind of...
We have our good side.
Our primal instincts.
Yeah.
Versus...
Our, you know...
Our better angels, you could say.
Yeah, so this story of Werg Kela...
It's not just a spooky story.
It's not just about monsters.
It's a reflection of us.
About us. About our own internal struggles.
With our own inner wolf.
Exactly.
Wow.
So what do you think about that? Do you have you heard of any other cultures that have similar werewolf stories? Oh, absolutely. Tons, right? Like, it's almost universal.
It's almost universal.
This fear of the wolf, this idea of the wolf within.
Let us know down in the comments below what your thoughts are on Werg Kela.
Yeah, and, if you're interested in learning more about shape-shifting creatures, about Iranian folklore, about all these fascinating, spooky things.
We have a whole playlist for you.
A whole playlist just dedicated to that.
So check that out after you're done with this episode.
And don't forget to
subscribe.
Yeah.
And hit that bell.
Hit the bell.
So that you don't miss any future episodes of Iranian Things.
Right. So as we leave you...
Yeah.
To ponder this village of werewolves and all its
mysteries.
Mysteries, yeah. All its,
moral complexity.
Moral complexities, yes.
I want to leave you with one final thought.
Okay.
Is our fascination with these creatures, with werewolves, just about a good scare?
Right.
Or could it be that there's something deeper going on? Is there something about this blurring of the lines between the human and the animal?
The human and the animal.
The known and the unknown. That continues to fascinate us.
Yeah, that makes us really question.
What it means to be human.
What it means to be human.
All right, think about that.
Think about it, and we'll see you in the next deep dive.
See you next time.